Welcome Scorpio to your reading for December 2020. I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot for your reading. I'm also going to be showing you the spread so that you can draw your own story and connect the cards using your own intuition at the same time as you're listening to me and hearing my interpretation. Please use your discernment, knowing that my interpretation is seen through the lens of my experience. And enjoy your reading. Here we go for Scorpio for December 2020. What is in the highest good for Scorpio to know for December 2020? What helpful guidance can we give them? We have the Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Devil, Justice, Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Magician in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the Eight of Swords came out for Cancer in the same exact position, and they also got the Eight of Wands, setting into motion some manifestation with the Eight of Wands. But the Magician is in reverse, so there's a delay with the manifestation, or there's a feeling that you don't have all the tools that you need, which is merely your mind telling you that you don't have all the tools that you need when you actually do. The Page of Swords could be coming in to give you this truth, that you are the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands for me is a Sagittarius, but the Queen of Wands is the energy of creativity and fire and passion and being excited and getting things done. She supports the arts. She's a lover of all things beautiful, all things creative. And this is the truth of who you are. The Page of Swords is pointing right at this Queen of Wands. You could be a Scorpio with a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, or simply embodying this energy. You know, she's very powerful. She has this dragon behind her. She's fearless. She is the opposite of this energy, the Eight of Swords. But we have the Devil here coming in to offer us money and ice cream. This is a really funny devil, in my opinion. This card cracks me up. The Devil energy is being chained to material things, being chained to addictions, being chained to anything that's not serving us. You know, it might give us some momentary high, a momentary hit, but it keeps us in place, keeps us small. The Seven of Wands is putting up boundaries. There might be an energy around you that's creating this devil feeling of being chained to something, and we really need to put up boundaries around ourselves, protect our energy, protect our positivity, our confidence, knowing who we are, the truth of who we are, and we are the Queen of Wands. We are passion and creativity, and we need to, establish boundaries with people who maybe want to keep us small, or establish boundaries even with ourselves and our mind, knowing that our mind will trick us, will sabotage us out of being in our power. And maybe this was started by this sense of loss with the Five of Cups. It's like sometimes even just a small thing, like this looks like just some small incident that happened at a birthday party where there's regrets here, there's something went wrong, something was said, or just merely there wasn't the time of joy and fun that you expected to have. Your expectations weren't met, or there's a sense of loss or regret with this Five of Cups, disappointment. And this is a very small card. The 5 is a minor arcana. And it feels small. It feels like this was a child's party or something. Anyways, maybe something even that happened in our childhood. And it could be just some small thing that happened, but now we're allowing our thoughts about it, our regrets, our disappointment to really do a number on our self-esteem, on who we truly are. But there is, what I like is that this Page of Swords is really in the center, and he's coming in with the truth, and he's right next to this Justice card and this 8 of Wands, something that you put in, you sent out to the universe, this manifestation, this wish for truth, this wish for authentically being who you are. And the Justice is coming in here to balance out the scales, to balance out whatever this was for you that put you in this mindset. Could even be just the realization that it's of your own doing, that you have the power to get yourself out of this whenever you choose, that you are not subject to this double energy, that you can put up boundaries and stop tricking yourself out of your power here. And even the Two of Swords, you know, she has this blindfold on and she's just sort of hoping for the best, blindly going for this bullseye, but she has a blindfold on. And this is no way to be. This is like, we need to take the blindfold off and throw with precision and confidence, knowing that we have the skill to achieve this bullseye. We need to take the blindfold off and see that we are powerful, that we are the Queen of Wands. Take the blindfold off, walk out of this trap of storytelling of your thoughts, and really establish your own justice here. You know, she's got one eye out of the blindfold. Also, Scorpio, just the need to establish boundaries with yourself, establish good habits, and don't allow yourself to fall back into patterns that aren't serving you here with the Devil. And it seems to me that the patterns are stories that you tell yourself about yourself that aren't true, or stories that maybe even reliving this small experience, even though it was small, it seems to have impacted you in a big way. So it wasn't small at all. maybe you no longer, with this Two of Swords, trust yourself to throw accurately. But there is news here. There is truth coming to you that you are this Queen of Wands. Justice here is going to be served. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Scorpio, for December 2020. What helpful insights can we give Scorpio that is in their highest good? Listening for the truth. Absolutely. Number 36. It's interesting that listening for the truth and the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, this is the truth. He's pointing right at the truth. This is the truth. And you have to be discerning about the stories that we tell ourselves that aren't helping us. See number 36. It says, truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it is all going to happen. That's this Justice card. Everything will work out perfectly. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. Letting go of old wounds in favor of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of the flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed, even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. And I'm going to skip to the healing process, which says, place your hand very lightly at the front and back of your throat and say, I now release all vows of silence I have ever made, consciously or not, And I now release all lies, deceptions, and painful words, spoken or unspoken, that are affecting my ability to clearly know and speak my truth. I am held in unconditional love with protection and grace. So be it. You have finished your healing process. You might like to say something true just to anchor it. How about, within me, beyond all that rises and falls, only truth remains. Powerful stuff, Scorpio. Here's listening for the truth. Candle went out. Well, Scorpio, that was your reading for December. Thanks for listening, and thanks for giving me a like and subscribing to my channel. Please come back in January. Happy holidays. Bye, Scorpio.